Hello guys, this is Mohammad Rashid and today we are going to learn that how we can add timer and text messages on Logo PLC's integrated display. Okay guys, let's start the programming. So I'm going to first open the software and I am going to take a one make contact, giving the name start PB. In the simulation we can see that it is already selected momentary push button make. In another language we can also call the make contact is an NO contact. Now we will take a one break contact. It means it is an NC contact. Going to give the name stop PB. In the simulation we can see that it is already selected momentary push button break. Now going to join the start and stop, and start will join with the high. Okay. Let's take a one timer. It's an on delay timer. The address is already given T001. We will join that NC with the trigger. Going to give the name on delay timer. Okay, we have to configure the timer, so I am going to take 5 seconds. We can take some millisecond also. We can also select hour, minute or second. We can make the retentive also, but I am just taking a one normal on delay timer. Now taking a one NO contact, it means a make contact. I'm going to give the address of the timer T001 on that NO contact. So whenever the timer will high, that NO contact will high and it will on the output, whatever the output we will add with that timer NO contact. So you can see it has given the drop down box T001. We will connect with the high and going to give the relay coil. Okay, so it is our output. I'm just giving the name motor 1 on. Okay, now we will connect that timer with the motor 1 on. It's a simple logic that whenever the start button is pressed, the timer will on, and when the timer NO contact will high, the output will on. Okay, but when we will release the start button, it will off. So we need that when we release the button, it should on. So that's why I'm giving the one latching. Okay, now I have selected a one NO contact for latching. So we will give the address, a memory bit address over here. So first we will take a one relay coil. Okay, and we will give the address on that relay coil is for memory bit. Okay. Now we will open that output or that relay coil and we will give the M1 flag. M1 is a memory bit. We will also select that memory bit address over here. We have to find out from the drop down box. Okay, so it's an M1 relay coil. Now we can see that we will join with the high, and we can't join in the middle of the rung. Okay, so we have to join with the end. Okay, now we can see the circuit has completed. So we will see that it's working or not properly. So we will see on the simulation when we press the start button. See, the timer has started, and after 5 seconds timer NO contact will on and it will on the output motor 1. When we will press the stop button or break contact, it will off the output. Okay, it's a simple logic we have created because we want to show that timer in our text display. That's why I have created a one simple logic. Okay, now we will work for the integrated display. How we can show that display or the timer in our logo PLCs. Okay, now I'm taking a one break contact and I have given the name low. I have given the low bit. Okay, now we are going to add the message text. See, it's a very important thing, okay, because if we want to see anything, any timer, any output in the logo PLC's display, we have to add this text message display. So I have taken a one message text. Its address is SF002. We have to join with trigger. Okay, now I am taking a one make contact. I will give the address of that message text on that make contact. Join with the high, and now finally we'll take a one relay coil and we will give the X1 open connector and join with the SF002. Okay, now this is the procedure to display the text message on the integrated display of the logo PLC. So it will work like an HMI. The benefit of that PLC is will work like an HMI. Okay, now we can see the green portion is an text message area. So message destination we will take, if we will take both, see when we will select, because I have taken a one timer in my program, that's why it's showing a 1T001 is a one timer. So I have, when I will click on the timer, it will show on the parameter that what you want to use, current time, on delay or remaining time. I am giving the name motor 1 and timer 5 seconds. I have already programmed in the logic, so that's why it's showing a 5 second. So motor 1 on, it's a 5 second. Okay, now we have done the okay. We will see the simulation. See, the two box has created the motor 1 on 5 second on a logo display and logo TD. Because I have selected over there is a both, that's why it's showing a both. But if we want to select that I want to show that timer on a logo display, so we will select message destination on a logo display. Okay, again we will see in the simulation it will show on a single display, and that is a message display. Okay, now we can change that timer counting from that HMI. See, if I have selected given a 8 second, it will show you the 8 second on the timer because the data has transferred already on the program. So it's work like an HMI. Okay guys, now we will see the message display and the logic on the simulation mode. Okay, so when I will press the simulation, the logo display pop up on our screen and it is showing the 5 second. When will we press the start button, after 5 seconds the output will on. But the important thing, we can change the timing from that display. If we will give the 8 second, so after 8 seconds the output will on, and see the data has transferred. If we will give the 10 second, the data has transferred over here 10 second. So I am going to press the stop and again start the button. After 10 seconds the output will on. So I just want to show in this video that how we can configure that display, how we can add the timer on our logo display. We can add 4 or 5 timers at a time in our logo display, and we can change that timing also on the online process also. We don't have to enter on the program. So this is the benefit of that logo display. So after 5 seconds the output will on. I hope you enjoy the videos and learn something new. Please like, share and subscribe the channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.